So what I'm going to do is take you guys on a quick tour of Shibuya and let you see some of the older places that I used to hang out in, and see how this place has changed. It's changed quite a bit. So let's do it. Okay, so it's been a long time since I've been out here, right? And I'm currently here in Guy, but it's changed a lot since 2004 when I used to hang out here all the time. As you can see, it's crowded. It's pretty much Christmas season, holiday season here. Um, all this is way different than it used to be back in the day. Like that building is new, that stuff is new, and that used to be here too. But it's all really, really different. The vibe is different. There's a lot more tourists here than it used to be. Um, Toki Plaza. If you don't know Toki Plaza, it's like right over there. I actually used to work there like a long time ago, but now that whole building was reconstructed basically since a few years ago, and it looks really, really different. Actually, that's where one of the most popular nightclubs is. It's called C'est La Vie. So I was there about a month ago. It was cool. It's a great place to hang out. Me and my friend, my buddy Jeff, we went over there too. But of course, you've seen the traditional center guy shots, but we're gonna go and check out a few more places and just give you guys a feel for some of the places I used to hang out and see how things have changed pretty much. Okay, so basically, as we walk, you're gonna just see me like looking around, talking, and kind of seeing how things have changed since I used to really hang out here. Again, me now. There's really no reason for me to come here on a regular weeknight, but basically I used to spend like 2 3 nights a week here, I'd say, on average, either hanging out with coworkers, meeting friends, going to like local bars and things like that. Pretty much everyone generally in their 20s, I'd say early to mid 20s. This is where you really come in to hang out and meet people. Then I'd say late 20s, people kind of move over to more Montesando area, maybe even Shimbashi area, just because the crowd is a lot more mature. Like there's no real reason for me to hang out here, but it's become a real touristy kind of Times Square kind of area, which is really interesting. And now I'm going down the main center guy, which is changed completely. I'm actually really surprised at how different it is. Just a lot of the shops and things like that used to be here, the vibe is really different. It's more like a touristy kind of feel. There's nothing wrong with it. It's 20 years since I used to hang out here. Like it's totally fine. Um, let me just kind of scan it and show you guys one thing that's really, really interesting. So you've probably seen it a lot already, but this is center guy. You can kind of if you kind of zoom in, you can kind of you can see like that sign says center guy. This is pretty much the main part of Shibuya that used to have a lot of the main bars and things like that, but now it's all like touristy, tax-free stuff. It used to be a shoe store down there. This wasn't here. This ramen shop wasn't here, and this building, this is like one of the really, really like dirtiest, grimiest nightclubs. Nightclub. It's not even a nightclub. It was a bar that I used to hang out with. Was this building? They destroyed the whole building, and you can kind of see it's a really small staircase. It used to go down into a basement, but that's all gone, and now it's just like a udon shop, I guess, which is kind of crazy for me to see. Yeah, so it definitely is surreal to be out here, especially down this street. Like I haven't walked down this street for probably a couple of years, to be honest with you, just because there's no reason for me to. I mean, it's shockingly large amount of tourists here. Yeah, like literally it used to be, I'd say like 95% Japanese people, but again, times change, everything changes, so which is totally fine with me. My time here has passed. Like I don't even want to hang out here every week, every now and then. But of course, if you do to Japan and you want to see kind of the vibe. Oh my gosh! Okay, okay. Wait, hold on. Let me show you. So I kind of figured like stuff like this would kind of shock me, And as you can see, there is a big Squid Game advertisement. This SkyTech, I don't even know what that is. That used to be the What was that? It used to be like a fast food restaurant. That was like First Kitchen, or McDonald's that used to be right there. And now it's, I don't even know what it is. I guess it has an American flag or something. Huh. It's like a shop or something. I'm not quite sure what it is, but that's interesting. It's very, very different than what it used to be like. She Wolf Diner. Huh. Let me see what it is. Let me see what it is. Um, it looks like some kind of pop-up shop. Huh. Interesting. It's like some kind of pop-up shop. So yeah, already I can kind of see the layout has changed quite a bit. There's a lot more like LED screens and TVs and stuff like that. A lot more tourists walking around, like as I mentioned before. But it's what? It's nice Sunday. So it's not really, Sunday is not going to be like a real party night, but it's the end of the year. So probably a lot of young people are probably off school, or not going to school, or don't give a fuck about school. I don't know. At this point. Hmm. But yeah, so for me, when I used to come spend a lot of time down here, basically down this road was the main place I would go. And from here, you either split off like to the right or go straight. I'm gonna go straight just so that I can kind of show you guys a little bit more of how chill it gets here. I'm trying to figure this thing out. Yeah, and just show a bit more of the areas besides here. There used to be a lot of, that's gone too. Okay, so wow, that's all gone. Okay, everything's gone. Like literally. Oh, I have not seen that before. I don't know what that is. So yeah, down this way, a lot of the small. There used to be like a lot of small clothing shops and things like that here as well. Um, Back in the day, basically, when having like hip hop fashion was kind of trendy, there were a lot of smaller shops here, but it seems like those have been moved out, and now it's just you can kind of see it's just like kebab shops or small retail stores, really for fashion and stuff like that, which is really interesting. Well, this store, this shop's still here. One of the hip hop clothing stores is still here. Let me see if I can zoom in. You can kind of see this. Yeah, you can kind of see it behind me. That's still there. It's still some construction going on as well, which is interesting. Sorry if I'm all over the place. Like again, it's a lot for me to take in, and it's my first time using this thing. But yeah, I mean, the basically the vibe of the place is quite different. Seeing families and kids and stuff like that around here at this time of night is quite weird. Now, yeah, they this is a Don Quixote now. Okay, huh? All right, all right. Makes sense though, just because of the amount of people in here. There's a Don Quixote here, which didn't used to be here. That didn't used to be here. Um, the Don Quixote used to be maybe it's probably it used to be that way, but probably it's still probably there. And they just ordered to open the second one just because of the there's so many tourists and things here, which is interesting. All right, let me keep going and let me show you guys a little bit more of the area and kind of see what I can see. Hmm. All right, so again, my apologies if I'm not. I'm sure you guys have seen like a whole bunch of like Shibuya tour videos anyway, so it's not really any. You're not really missing anything that you won't find anywhere else online. But again, this whole building is new. This whole building right here, it's all like cosmetics. Let me see if I can show you. So yeah, as you can see, like for example, this building right here, right? This is all new. Like all this is all just kind of tourist related. Is I guess it's an area called Grand Tokyo. I guess is what it's turned into. But in the past, this was just like a regular street with nothing, nondescript buildings. I never knew what was in them at all. Uh, Izakaya seems pretty basic. Just, I mean, it's cheap. It's 49. So it's, oh, that's interesting. So what this is a themed izakaya with sake from all of the 47 prefectures in Japan. So you can kind of, if I zoom in a little bit, how do I zoom in? If I zoom in, you can kind of see here that all of those are probably bottles of sake from some of the different prefectures in Tokyo, and is ranging from 490 yen, which is cool. I think that's a cool concept. Um, a lot of tourists kind of go to Tatsuichi, which I'll show you a bit of. And me personally, like I've mentioned it in videos, like I never really like going down there, just because it's a little bit way too touristy for me. There's way too many rowdy people there. But I've talked about it in past videos that when I used to come down here, um, instead of going here, which everyone always goes to, this used to be a building, a different, completely different building, and because you can kind of see that it's new from what you can see. Sorry, I'm still getting used to using this. This building is completely new, and this used to be just like a small office building, and then if you went down into the basement, it was a really chill izakaya, where like it was all mirrors on the sides. It was really really cool, but I mean, of course, that got torn down, and now it's like I don't know what this is, but this looks chill. But it's probably just like a meeting market. I'm not going in there. It's got a disc union and stuff like that. It's just more stuff catered for nightlife, young people in their 20s kind of stuff. Restaurant, sky bar. I'm in sometime in the future. I might, hopefully. Oh, they got a little taco bar. Okay, okay, they got a little taco bar here. That seems cool. But again, Tatsuichi is probably what you've seen people, where you've seen lots of people go to in the past. But in other videos, other types of content, it's not a place like I really like to hang out. It's just way too rowdy, way too many foreign people. I'm not knocking it. It's just not my style. Again, I'm not really knocking Tatsuichi, or I'm about to get hit by a taxi. Okay, I'm not really knocking Tatsuichi at all. It's just not my flavor, right? So now, if pretty much that's the end of what mostly the main part of Shibuya is. There's a lot of other stuff there here, but I'm just gonna walk back a little bit and go around a different way and show you guys a little bit more. By the way, let me know with a like or comment what you think of my camera work. Again, it's literally my first time unboxing and using this thing. Let me know if you guys want me to face the camera like me talking, or you want me to show you guys more what's going on. I'm really not quite sure what's the best setup, and I'll try my best to accommodate. Now that I have this thing, I will be able to do lots more content walking around, the different parts of Tokyo, and just talking about different things, showing you guys what's going on and stuff like that. So it should, sorry, it should be pretty cool. It should be pretty cool. So as we go now, what we're going to do, I'm going to cut back over here where Tokyo Hands used to be, where it's another place that I used to hang out, and we'll see how this has changed a lot. Again, I'm not really, I'm kind of surprised at the amount of people that are here at this. Not really, because I guess it's the end of the year, so people are coming in, and there's just a massive amount of tourists that come into the area. Again, it sounds like I'm bashing tourists. I'm really not. I'm really not. I've just been in my bubble. Again, I'm a dad now. I got family stuff I do, so this area is not really for me at all. Not in a negative way at all. But if you're a tourist, if you're new to Japan, if you just want to come and hang out and see the vibe or whatever, this is the place that will be very really exciting for you. It was exciting for me when I first came here. The first like 5-7 years I was here, I always had something new to do here. I always meeting people, just talking to random chicks and stuff, like hanging out with my friends. It was a really great vibe. So I remember as well, like in the past, there used to be, I wonder if it's still here. Yeah, Chitose Kaikan, this place right here, Chitose Kaikan, it used to have like kind of it used to have kind of like a lot of like izakaya. Let me try to zoom in. Let me see if you can see. You can kind of see, like it used to be like this little like festival themed area with a whole lot of izakayas and stuff like that. They did something similar in Asakusa a few years ago, and that seems to be the main place. But as you can see, there are just groups of people coming and going from there. It doesn't seem to be as popping as it used to be, um, but this is the area basically. The police box, for me, is landmark as well. I wonder if Tokyo Hands is still there too. Down there is like a big Tokyo Hands. I wonder if it's still there. I'm gonna walk down there in a second and see like if it is. Game center, you can see there's a big game center right there. Game center is just an arcade. That's one of the biggest places here where I went in there once, I think, to take some película pictures, but I can't really remember too clearly. Um, that Zara, there's a Zara way down there. It looks far on screen. Let me zoom in. You can kind of see. You see that Zara? That Zara didn't used to be there. It used to be another nightclub I think I used to go to. It was a nightclub or a bar I used to go to as well sometimes. So there were, if you can kind of see where I'm walking, you might not be able to understand the layout based on what you're seeing. You might not be able to understand the layout from what I'm showing you, but generally speaking, generally speaking, um, there were basically that's what it was. There were just like a few spots that you knew, like okay, I was doing that. There were a few spots that I knew, like okay, we can go here, here, here. If this place is good, we'll go here. If that's not good, we'll go there, and we can kind of jump around. Me and my friends, or whoever I was with, or even by myself, we'll just jump around that way. And yeah, it was just a fun time. One of my favorite hidden spots is still around the corner. I'm gonna keep it like it's like a chill restaurant that I used to go to occasionally. I'm not going there tonight. I'm not going to show you guys tonight. I wonder if it's still open, but I want to see if Tokyo Hands is still open, and then um, we'll do something else. But yeah, generally speaking, like this is the vibe that you're gonna get, especially at nighttime, especially on the weekend. Um, it's just people coming and going. It seems like now more shopping more than a lot before. More tourist shopping, visitors, people on short stays. I guess international students as well. Yeah, it's a lot more family oriented than it used to be. Like in the I'd say late 2000s, it was a lot not grimier, not more dangerous at all, but a little bit had a little bit more edge to it. Is what I would say. Shibuya definitely has more of a Times Square kind of feel, a lot more restaurant oriented, which is I think a good thing. Again, I'm an old guy here, so I'm totally I'm in my work clothes and walking around, and but I do clearly remember what it was like to be in this area, and and like all the time, dipping and ducking into a lot of different places and seeing what's going on. Let me get into the street a little bit because it's yeah, Tokyo Hands is still here. They changed the sign. Wow, they changed the sign. Okay, they changed the sign a lot. Um, they got the sunglasses place. I think my favorite place I think might be closed. Oh no, it's still there. Okay, it's still there. Um, Dude just ran right past me, but it's still there. I'm gonna keep on the low for now until another date. But yeah, let me know with a like or comment how you want me to do these type of videos. It will really help me kind of streamline my production process. That's why. Okay, I see. That's where. Okay, that's where that club is. I didn't. They got a club right here. That's That's weird. Okay. Okay, I was not expecting that. Um, yeah, let me pan around. There, basically behind me is a place. There used to be nothing there, and it's for me really weird that a nightclub will be right there. But okay, again, I'm not sure what kind of club it is. Hopefully, in the future, I will start moving around and doing that type of stuff. Just popping in, vetting places. Like I say, if they'll let me in there, but for now, not yet. I haven't blown up that much yet, but yeah. So we'll end it right there. Let me know with a like, a comment, what you think of this. If you want me to do more, I have no problems doing more. Here's another video right here for you, and I will holler at you guys soon. Peace.